Nearly $500,000 in chips, but only has a 9-4 offsuit here. She's staring down the youngster. She going to make a move here?
See, that's the problem with those very dark sunglasses sometimes at the table. You know, you're mistaken and you think you're seeing aces when you see 4-9.
Maybe she's a 49er fan or something, but there's no way she's going to call this bet. She's either going to come over the top.
Are you serious?
Get involved.
Can I go like this?
She's getting out some chips here, man. She might be making a play here. Well, she does lay it down.
Tic-tac, Robert Porter going out quickly, and now Johan Storakers. He can't play his 10-5.
Freddy quickly folds.
I'm going to raise.
And now Devin Porter in the big blind says, I'm going to raise with King
raise
Jack.
60, right? Yeah.
Vince, I'm not crazy about this. Raising with King Jack out of position here, as we say.
100 more.
Oh, man. In his big boy voice, he says 100 grand more.
I'll call 100.
And Josh says, I'm calling. We know because the WPT cam, brought to you by Budweiser, of course, that Josh is in a great place. He has ace-queen.
And he's in position on his opponent here. These are the two guys with water wings going at it here.
All right, the flop, ace-king 5.
Devin's got second pair. Josh has got top pair. Devin checks his 2 kings, and Josh checks his 2 aces.
Oh, lots of trickery. Turn card.
And the 5 of spade comes off. Now this gives Josh the nut flush draw as well as the 2 aces.
Now he tried to trap Devin on the flop by not betting. Can he get Devin Porter to bet here?
I'll check.
Devin slows down, checks. They both check. Very tricky here by Josh Schlein.
Very conservative, in my view, not to bet there. Now the 3 of clubs comes off. I can tell you, if you're sitting in Devin's seat and your opponent's checked twice with those cards, you got to think your 2 kings are the best hand here.
We good? Just kidding.
Maybe that's what Josh wanted him to think. Dug the hole, put the twigs over it.
100 more.
Devin's bet 100,000.
And a quick call by Josh.
And then you got trip.
I got the kings.
Kings full.
Josh quickly calls him with the aces up and is going to take down the pot. And you may be wondering why Josh didn't raise it there. Well, he didn't raise it because his opponent could have had 2 kings and been slow playing all along, or aces and kings. He just didn't want to trap himself for a large bet, so he takes it down.
The bippy is out of the mouth of the youngster, Josh Schlein, just manipulating the 22-year-old right there.
There's more Caribbean card play when we return on the World Poker Tour.
The river's great. You don't even mind busting out. You just say, yay, I can go take a swim.
I played at ultimatebet.net for free, and I got into Aruba.
It's nice to play on the internet. You can just sit home with your shorts, man. Yes! Maybe play a small satellite and qualify and fly to Aruba.
I busted out. Now I'm working on my tan line. I'm having a margarita. Like, couldn't be better.
It's a beautiful little island here. More than a poker game. It's like a vacation.
Welcome back to UltimateBet.net's Aruba Poker Classic. Proof that the international language of Texas Hold'em is spoken everywhere. And right now, looks like Cub Scout Pack 520 events. The youngsters are doing it here.
And what a battle right now. Devin Porter is now the chip leader with close to $1.9 million. Antes are going up right now to $3,000. Blinds, Mike, are going to be 12 and 24.
Action's going to be on Freddy.
All right, let's take a look at the WPT whole cam brought to you by Budweiser.
He looks down at Jack 9 of spade.
Interesting hand. He's taking his time with this. Does he want to get special here?
64.
And he is going to raise it here. Freddy likes to play a lot of pots. Comes in for 64,000.
Devin out. Josh throwing away 5-4. And now around to Stacy with the button. And look at this. She's got octopuses. Pair of 8s.
There is.
She is coming over the top of Freddy Deeb with a middle pair.
100 more.
This is the hand many players consider the toughest hand to play in No Limit Hold'em, because what do you do when your opponent raises? I'll tell you what you do. You come over the top like she's doing right here.
100,000 more, and now it's on Robert Porter. He's picked up a pair of 10s.
All right, Boo, this is for you. I'm all in.
He says, all right, we're going for it right here. He's putting in his last 160,000.
Johan quickly going out. Back on Freddy. He's saying, why did I mess around with the Jack 9?
Who are you doing this one for?
My daughter.
How much you got?
It's going to cost Freddy another 100,000 to call here.
Do it, Robbie.
Robert didn't have as much money as Stacy put in the pot. Just about, though.
So he's short 4,000 of the bet.
What Freddy's looking at it here, He knows the pot can't get re-raised. Does he want to gamble here and put 100,000 out there?
Maybe he wants his action and try to break 2 players, he's thinking. Or do you just say, hey, listen, I messed up a little bit, and I'll just go home?
So it's 100 more to me, right?
Yes, sir.
He's got the chips. He is going to do it because there's so much money in the pot.
All right, so 3-way battle here.
With that call, there's over $500,000 in this pot. And Robert Border must win it to stay alive. He has the best hand right now with 2 10s. Stacy has 2 8s. Freddy with the Jack 9 of spade.
No offense.
Oh, Robert Border is loving this. He's flopped top set, as we say.
Freddy checks.
I'm all in.
And Stacy going to go all in with her pair of 8s.
Well, you can't blame her for going all in here. She doesn't know Robert has 2 10s.
Freddy going out.
She's assuming Freddy's got 2 big cards, wants to get rid of him.
Nice end.
What a place Robert Border is in. 3 10s versus the pair of 8s.
Well, he has flopped Flint to Saginaw, 30 miles here. And right now, he's miles out in front of Stacy. She's got to catch 2 running diamonds or 2 running cards to make it straight to get him here.
And he can triple up. What an opportunity. Here comes the turn card.
No.
Well, that's going to do it. It's over, and Robert knows that he's clapping. Robert Border from Las Vegas has tripled up. He has over $500,000 in chips, and first prize here is $1 million. He's in the hunt for it.
They call me Robin Hood online. My motto is steal from the rich, hang out with the poor. I cut my hair into a mohawk. The color choice is nothing specific. I just like the color blue.
Not to dwell on Tic Tac's hair too much, but you can actually buy those pieces in the gift shop here in Aruba.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Mr. Cockatoo is in an exotic mood right now, Vince. He has tripled up.
He is a bird of paradise, this guy. Action's going to be on our girl Stacy Matuson right now from Hollywood, Florida, who just took a tumble there with the 8s. This time she's got Queen 10.
Yep, she's on the short stack here. Does she want to try to make it happen here? Nope, she's going to wait.
Robert goes out with Jack 6.
Johan.
He's got Ace 5.
75.
He's reaching down. He's going to raise it here. He comes in for $75,000.
But right behind him, Freddy Deeb with the button has King 10 of hearts. What a tough customer this guy is.
Well, Freddy likes to play when he's in position. He's in it right now. And Johan's saying, geez, every time I raise it, this guy calls me.
Well, you have about 280 left, 290.
He has called it.
295.
And now Devin Porter with Queen 9 of clubs.
700. Oh, 5. Oh, I was
He's in the
counting.
small blind.
50 apiece. All right.
That means he already has some money invested, of course.
What's the
He's
total
got
bet?
24,000 out there. Cost him 51,000 more to call. And he is doing it.
Yeah. Josh, no, he's going out with his Jack 8. So 3-way action, Mike.
Nearly 270,000 in this pot. The youngster from Salt Lake City, Utah, Devin Porter. He's got Queen 9 of clubs. Freddy with King 10 of hearts. And Johan with the Ace high. And the flop comes King 9-4.
Uh-oh, trouble here.
Well, Freddy Deeb has flopped top pair. Devin has flopped second pair, and the action's on him.
90.
And he fires 90 grand into the pot. Johan quickly throwing away his Ace 5. Back around onto Freddy Deeb, who's hit top pair. Pretty good kicker.
I'll tell you, Freddy Deeb has some of the best instincts in the poker world. He can size up an opponent as well as anybody out there. And he sized his man up pretty good here, looks like, Vince, because he's making this call. He has top pair and is in the lead.
Nice pot developing. Here comes the 4th Street.
The Ace of Hearts comes out. Now this gives Freddy Deeb the nut flush draw as well as the 2 kings.
150.
Well, that ace doesn't scare Devin. Wow. He is firing 150,000 into the pot with a pair of 9s.
Yes, he is. Meantime, Johan would have stuck around and would have picked a pair of aces.
Well, Freddy, who now has the 2 kings and the nut flush draw, the question is, will he come over the top with the drawing hand?
Both got about the same amount of chips.
Freddy Deeb just staring him down. that ace really help this guy? I'm paying the $150,000 to look at the river card, and why not? Nearly $450,000 in the pot. And right now, Devin's saying to himself, geez, this guy is a veteran poker player I'm up against here. Off to the river we go. Well, the board pairs aces now. So action is back on Devin again. Will he fire a third shell at this pot?
Let's make it 200 even.
200,000 the kid is betting now.
He's got a lot of guts. I'll give him that.
This is pretty impressive play here by this kid. He is just fearless. But he's up against a fearless warrior. Freddy is saying, whoa.
I gotta call you, man. Thought it was big enough.
Freddie said, I got to pay you off. I want to see what you got.
It's a nice call by Freddy, Deeb.
He's going to win this pot with the two kings. Well, I can tell you, that's no gimme call by Freddy Deeb on the end right there. Put another 200,000 in there. He just wanted to look the kid up and see what he had.
Devin getting sucked in because he was the small blind.
What he's thinking is, geez, you know, that play always works when I play online poker. Why didn't it work out here in the World Poker Tour?
And that's going to swing things around. Freddy Deeb now our chip leader. He's in good stroke.
Big pot, Freddy.
They're all big pots around here.
Welcome back to Aruba. The sun is shining, the birds are tweeting, and there's a sweet smell of cash in the air.
Freddy Deeb, the wily veteran at this poker table, stacking chips there after winning the largest pot so far tonight, over $1 million in that pot. And he's taking the lead in this tournament.
He's a fine player, but action's going to be on tic-tac. Robert Border, who is no longer the short stack. This time, Jack 4 throws it down. Johan Storakers with King 3, not going to play.
Freddy trying to push his chips out of the way so he can see his cards.
I think he just wants to milk it a little bit. Can't blame him. He goes out. Now Devin Porter with ace 5. Doesn't want to play. It's a wise move. It looks like because right behind him, the Schlein has big slick. Ace king of diamonds.
To 90.
He sure does, and he's going to raise it here.
I'm on.
Stacy with ace 7 says, I'm going all in. Josh quickly calls it, of course.
You got me. You got an ace?
You can't blame her for going all in with the ace 7 of clubs there, Vince, I don't think. But unfortunately for her, she's up against ace king.
Ace 7 of clubs.
And right now, Stacy Matuson is going to have to get very lucky to stay alive in this tournament.
7 out there.
She is looking for clubs or 7s.
I need a 7. Come on, 7.
What a move. I think she feels like Josh likes to steal a lot of pots this time. He has a huge hand, big slick.
It's coming. It's coming.
She's saying it's coming.
Well, she's confident that the 7's coming.
Wishful thinking, perhaps.
You see her boyfriend Frank and Michael Mizrachi, the grinder, former WPT champion, trying to root her in here. She needs some help right now, no doubt about that.
Good luck.
Well, Josh is wishing her good luck right now.
I need a 7.
When you have ace king versus ace 7, the best of you comes out, and that's what's happening here with Josh.
I'm just gonna see if your like crowd explodes or not.
7, 7, 7, 7. 7!
Oh, 7 right in the door. It's come Jack 7. Look at Stacy. Now she's saying, put some deuces out there.
Oh, what a flop for Stacy Matuson.
Deuce.
Well, she's saying, keep them low.
Deuce, deuce, deuce.
Well, Josh could catch a king or a backdoor diamond flush or a backdoor straight, but right now, he's going to have to be the one to get lucky to win this pot.
Suddenly gotten very quiet.
Yeah. He said, why did I wish her good luck?
And here we go with 4th Street.
Deuce.
The 3 of diamonds comes off. This gives Josh a flush draw.
Baby, 5.
He can catch a king or a diamond now to knock Stacy out of this tournament.
Stacy in absolute prayer mode right now.
She's carrying the torch for the ladies in this event. She's got to dodge a king or a diamond. Can she do it?
Just chanting, begging at this point.
Black.
Oh, the queen of diamonds is disaster. Josh has made the flush, and that's going to do it for Stacy. Oh. Well, Vince, you know, she out-flopped him. She had the lead for a while. You know she was thinking I had a shot. He backdoored a flush on me.
Just a terrible beat for Stacy, walking away.
Right now, she's going to have to take that $100,000, go buy herself a bikini, and hit the beach.
Stacy, you're our 6th place finisher. You had a huge crowd here, and I know the ladies were definitely rooting for you. How did you feel when you saw the backdoor flush?
I was devastated. I actually had to take 5 minutes. I was pretty devastated because